to Daily Burn 365. Nice to have you with us. We are back with a brand new total body workout. You are back. That's the most important part, right? You showed up. You showed up today to work out, to get strong. That is exactly what we have in store for you. And as soon as I said the word strong, Robin showed up. She was like, oh, strong. I assume.
Our ears perked up. We're ready.
Robin brought all the weights today. Literally every weight in the building is right by Robin's mat. So that's what we're doing?
Yes, we're getting strong in that upper body. Let's do it.
Let's get to it. Here we go. All right.
All right, team, so happy to be back. Take your feet nice and wide. I'm gonna talk you through everything we have today. So sitting into one hip, open up. Good. Keeping your chest tall. Stretching out. We are getting into the lower body and the upper body a little bit. So we have 3 circuits today. Push, pull, push, and then I got a little finisher. You know, EMOM, my favorite. Let's do a walkout, JD. Hinging at your hips, walking out to a strong high plank position, and then just walking right back in. Now let's put it all together. Tap, tap, and walk it out. So nothing's changed. We're still setting our intention, deciding how we want to feel on the other side of our time together. Warming up your chest, your shoulders. We're here for another 15 seconds. Remember, you have time. That's the thing, we got some longer intervals today so you can really feel your mind-muscle connection. Good. Let's meet on our feet. Bring your feet together. Stepping back with just your right leg, hands come overhead. Pushing through your heels, stand up. Again, chest and shoulders opening up. I love upper body workouts because I feel like, I don't know, at the end of an upper body workout, I feel like really, really powerful, really strong, like Popeye, like. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I hope for you today. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. Just like kind of taking note of how you're feeling in your body, any tightness. So like JD said, we have all the weights today, but of course, you work with what you got, and I'll give you some options as you go. So you're wondering probably why we're doing lunges. Yeah, why when we're doing lunges?
You said upper body.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm always gonna be full body, always. But you wanna get some blood flow, and the easiest way to do that is taking it to some lower body work. Let's meet on the mat. Starting in a high plank position, you can always bring your knees down if you need to. Push the ground away. And then I want you to think about making your shoulder blades kiss. So dropping down and then pushing the ground away. Yeah. So, it's a small movement. You may not feel it right away, but we really want to make sure that you're opening and closing. That's what you think about in this final 10 seconds. It's the last little bit of your warm-up. Then we're going right into it. You're going to grab your heaviest weights in 3, 2, 1. So let me talk you through your chest press. Take your head and neck on the mat, but keep your eyes on me. We got a wide chest press, elbows wide. So weights come on your legs. Rock your body back, palms face away from you, elbows come wide. We drive knuckles toward the ceiling. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. This is your wide chest press. So normally, we have 45 degrees in our arms on our chest press. Not today. We're going wide to get a little bit more of a back focus. Think about driving up with intention. It's a pull on the way down and then a push on the way up. We are in most of your intervals, at least for the first 2 sets, for 45 seconds. So these are long intervals. So as always, take what you need. We got 10 seconds here. We're gonna switch out to our slightly lighter weights. Strong deep breath. Let's get one more. 3, 2, 1. Carefully switch to your slightly lighter weights if you got it. Palms face each other, we got your chest fly. Slight bend in your elbows, open up wide. Once you feel the top of your shoulder touches the ground, bring your waist together. Join me here, 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Opening up wide, but not too much. You don't want to lose tension. So think about, really we focus on mind-muscle connection in the warm-up. Same thing here. And a little mistake I just caught myself doing that you may have found is my weights were over my face, not my chest. So you want them over your chest. Are your weights over? Yeah.
My weights are over my chest.
Yeah. I was like, I trust JD's moving right. So also, you know what's really satisfying is clanking our weights together. But that's not doing anything for your fitness. So make sure you keep your weights separate at the top. Give yourself one more strong rep. We're done here in 3, 2, and 1. Safely bring up however feels good to you. Lightest weights you have, kneeling around the world raises. Tuck your hips, squeeze your glutes, palms face in. We start out to the side, come up to 45, then right back into center. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and then we just reverse it. So say hello to your shoulders, right,
so
JD?
Here's the thing. Robin took all the weights, so I have one set of weights.
Sorry, not sorry.
Which were not heavy enough for my chest press and are killing me on these raises. Oh.
You got this though, JD, but here's the thing. So if you have one set of weights, it's all good. Take breaks when you need to, and maybe you have more volume on those chest presses. That whole 45, you're like, easier said than done.
She speaks the truth.
Look, fitness will be achieved no matter what you got. We got you. Shoulders relaxed. We got 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do all that one more time.
Okay.
But now, quicker transitions, because I don't have to demo anything for you. It's just straight work. We're going into that wide chest press. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So just one more time here. So this is your last shot. Slow and controlled. Let me give you a little option here. If you want more from this, a little bit more of a core challenge, take your feet up off the ground. Great option. If you want a little lower body, a glute bridge is a great choice on either this or the chest fly, but your upper body is the focus. So whatever option you take, don't let it take away from the actual exercise. We have just a few more reps, 10 seconds. Try to hold on to your weights as best you can. Let it go. In 3, 2, 1. So take your time transitioning to your chest fly. JD's waiting for me.
I'm ready.
I got you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Opening up wide. He's like, hello.
Wait, you said we could glute bridge with this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So just make sure, JD, that you're not splaying through your low back too much, so you're not overcompensating, driving your hips up too high. You want a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. And again, we're not taking away from your chest fly. Keep your shoulders relaxed. You may be feeling them a little bit more after those around the world raises, and because we've done a lot of work so far in this short amount of time. Take your time. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. 10 seconds. Give yourself 3 more quality reps. I'm holding myself to that same standard, even though my arms are screaming. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, lightest weight around the world raises. After this, we have your pull circuit, so let's finish this one strong. Roll your shoulders back, tuck your hips, squeeze. Let's hit it. Out to the side. Breathe. So when I say breathe, we're talking 4 counts in, 4 counts out. I know it's a challenge. We're starting to get a little breathless. You're not alone. We're right here with you. Burning, JD?
Yeah.
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 It's like, yes.
I get less and less clever the harder the workout gets.
I mean, you heard me. I was just like silent for like 5 seconds, just contemplating my life. We got 10 seconds. You got this. We're moving on to our feet. Give yourself 3 more. Go. That was 1. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Deep breaths, happy thoughts. Let's meet on our feet.
Okay.
Grab your heaviest weights. And I want us to think Beyonce, like single ladies here. So palms are facing in, we're hinging at our hips. We row and switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Your weights are always moving, but that doesn't mean that you don't find that like slight, like half second pause at the top to really think about that mind-muscle connection, your lats. Your navel is still in towards your spine. Remember, even though it's not a direct core move, your core is always working. So make sure, especially in this hinge position, that you are supported and your abs are engaged. Really, really important here because your low back may start to talk to you a little bit. And if that happens, just take a posture break. Stand up, shake it out, go right back into it. Give yourself 2 more reps. You got 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. I'm gonna switch out my weights. We're going into a supinated row. So I'll show you this facing front. Palms are now away from you, but nothing changes. Our shoulders are still back. We squeeze our shoulder blades together. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're not necessarily alternating here, but remember, that is always an option for you. You know what I say? Do you need a break or do you want a break? And if you need a break, just take it. But a great option is to start alternating even though it's not the program. You do what's gonna feel good to your body and keeps you moving with purpose, yeah? Nice, JD, beautiful, flat back, good. If you can see yourself, if you're looking in the mirror, you can see yourself, you're looking in the wrong place. You gotta be looking slightly down, your chin is tucked. We have 8 seconds, so that's enough for 2 more reps. 3, 2, 1. Woo.
Hello.
Shimmy, shake.
Felt that in the core.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Absolutely. Roll your shoulders back. We have your cross-body curl. Come right with me. 3, 2, 1. So coming across your body. So here we're going for volume. Your biceps are already like a little fired up from that reverse grip low row, the supinated row. So this doesn't have to be your heaviest weights. Remember, like nothing ever has to be your heaviest weight. And as much as I love going heavy, we still want to move well and with purpose. So you can still get the volume even though, like if you're like JD and you have that one set of weights, all good. We are gonna look like Popeye at the end of this. I was serious. I got goals for myself in 2023, you know? So that's why I programmed
Is it bad that my arm goals are just to have the arms you have now?
You are too kind, too kind. We got 5. Good. 3, 2, 1. So now we know what to expect. We're gonna go back to the heavies for that Beyonce row, the single ladies row. Just one more round to see if you can up your weights if you got them. If not, just keep moving well. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. I was gonna start singing for y'all, but.
And you realize Mrs. Carter might want to be paid for that.
Yeah, correct. You know, something I don't know if you know this, JD, but my parents are musicians. My dad plays organ and my mom is a singer. That's how they met, in a jazz club in the 70s. So my dad is always like, why don't you sing? Why don't you sing? I'm like, cause y'all are like so good. Like I have to like, the standard is high in my family. I'm like, yep. I'll stick to fitness. So we got 8 seconds. Good, one more each side. Yeah, you can. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. I'm gonna switch. You do you. Let's do these facing forward. Shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Big inhale, exhale as you're doing the work. Let your breath help you, yeah? It's okay if it's a little bit of a challenge, but we try to get to that 4 count. I'm gonna give myself a little posture break. Feel free to join me, and then come right back to it. We'll extend, squeeze. Good, squeeze a pencil in between your shoulder blades for these final 15 seconds.
I just took a posture break when they had the camera on you, just so no one would know I took a posture break. See how cool I am?
I was trying to be transparent, but thanks, JD. I just needed a break.
Yeah.
And that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Like I said, you're not alone. Yeah. You're not alone. Shoulders back, crossbody curl. 3, 2, 1. Let's cross. You can also do this kneeling, but we're going onto the mat next round.
Yep.
We got one more round of moves. Everything in this one, this is your express round. It's really cute. It's 30 seconds. 3 moves. Triceps and shoulders focus. So we've done chest, a little triceps, back, biceps. Now these are like, the shoulders and triceps are like your show muscles. We say go muscles and show muscles. These are like your show muscles. And all have value. We got 10 seconds. Flex, flex. Good. Talk about show. Whew. I know, right here with you.
It adds up. This is one of those moves that's easy for the first 2 reps. And then
good. Let it go, y'all, let it go. Weights down for now. Let's take it to your mat. Open up your chest, push into your heels, drive your hips up. This is a good place to stay. If you want a little bit more, you reach up for your opposite toe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Take your time. This is one you're really gonna wanna rush because it's hard, it's not easy. We're balancing on one hand and one foot at a time. If you have tight shoulders, like me, little trick, turn your palms out, take them outside of your hips instead of feeling like they need to be right behind you. They don't. Good, moving with purpose. Say hello to your obliques. There we go, 5. Let's get one more. 3, 2, 1. We're staying here. Lightest weights you got. Trust me here. I'm gonna have one foot in. If your hips and inner thighs feel good, take both feet out. Otherwise, we got your Z press, we're gonna be alternating. So sitting up tall, we press up and overhead, come right back down. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Alternating here. So because our low back got a lot of work on those bent over rows, you may start to do this or come forward. If that happens, shake it out. Sit up tall. Think about sitting out of your hips. Good. As you press. 10 seconds. Focus on triceps here. Like I said, triceps and shoulders. Palms are facing in. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Take it to a kneeling position. You can hold on to those light weights. Nothing heavy here. Palms face each other. Hips go back. We extend our arms forward, or back, excuse me, and right back in. 3, 2, 1. Extend, release. So I'm gonna show y'all something Phoenix taught me here. If like both knees is just like not happening, take one foot forward and extend back. You know, I love working as a trainer because you just really steal things from other trainers. So if you think we invented things, we didn't. We just steal them from each other. 10 seconds. Think about flexing, flexing. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 seconds. Sorry, not sorry for the light rest. We got crab toe touches. Round 2. 3, 2, 1. If you're struggling with these, great option. Just work on lifting a hand or lifting a foot. I was with my nephew over break, and he was trying to teach my sister, his mom, something, and she was getting frustrated, and he goes, "Mommy, you just need to practice." Right? He's 3 years old, but it's true. She was getting frustrated, and he was helping her by saying, "Mom, you just need to practice." So what if you were just nicer to yourself, and you just said you gotta practice? 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Breathe. Light weights. I'm gonna switch my leg because, you know, I'm just gonna be fancy. Why not?
You're fancy like that.
Why not? Makes it feel different. 3, 2, 1. Press up. Good. Sitting out of your hips, chest is tall. Again, if both legs out feels good to you, do it. This allows me to not compromise anything. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. Good breathing, JD. 3, 2, 1. Whew. I was very glad that was done. I'm not gonna lie. You know me, I don't fake the funk. I was glad that was over. Triceps, last one. 3, 2, 1. Weights start at your rib cage, so not into your shoulder. We wanna keep it out of the biceps and in the triceps. But your navel is still drawing in towards your spine, right? Your shoulders are still away from your ears, right? Just tucking. We got 15 seconds. Flex long. Smiling now because we have some fun planned for you. Fun. One of my clients was like, we have different ideas of fun, and that's true. Trainer's fun is different than regular fun. 3, 2, 1. Let your light weights go. Grab your heavies. 5-minute EMOM. Every minute on the minute. We will do 5 devil's presses. I'll show you what that is in a second. When you're done, you rest. Rest, rest, rest. I'm gonna cue you at that 15-second mark to put your weights down either way. We do not wanna be doing devil's presses for 5 minutes. So I trust that you're gonna rest.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
No, I think the rest is as important as the press, right?
Absolutely. So let me show you this movement. Grab your heavy weights. We're gonna find a little power. Hands down. Chest comes down for 1 push-up. Wide, flat feet. We hinge, bells come up and overhead. Big punch. So the same thing we just did in that Z press. Sorry, not sorry. We're doing in that overhead press. You ready, JD?
I'm ready. Let's do it. 5.
Let's
We're
go
doing
for
5
it.
in the first round.
5.
Okay.
No matter how long it takes you, 5. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5 reps, hands down, wide flat feet, up and overhead. Yes, that's 1. Try to keep it as fluid as you can. Good. That's 3 for us. Last one here. Up, up, up. Good. If you're done like us, rest. If not, keep working. I'm gonna cue you weights down in 15 either way. If it feels like a lot of rest, just let it be a lot of rest. If you're done like we were, we're gonna go up to 6.
Yeah.
Okay? But if you're still working, put your weights down, take a breather, you stay at 5. We got 15 seconds until the next one. 6 is our magic number if you got all that rest. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. 6 devil's presses. Doesn't have to be fast. We're still moving with intention, but I mean, I want some rest, so I'm still trying to move pretty quickly. Good. 4. Good. 1 more for luck. Nice. Rest, rest if you're done, if you were keeping pace with us. Deep breath, happy thoughts. I think JD's a little mad at me.
Not mad. I'm mentally pacing myself because there's 3 more rounds.
Correct. If you're not done, rest. We got 15 seconds. Want to go to 7?
I knew you were going to say that. Yes,
Why
I
not?
want to go to 7.
Why not? Here we go. 7 reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. That's how you know I'm getting tired. I'm not saying anything. But you got this. Like I said, you're not alone. We're tired too, but we're here together. 2 more, if you're with us. Yes, JD. Nice. Let's stay at 7.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very much.
If you're not done, rest. Here we go. 7. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hands down, chest down. That intention. Check in. Are you moving in alignment with that intention that you set for yourself? We didn't set it. Just make sure whatever you're doing is in alignment with how you want to feel in 60 seconds time. All right, 20 seconds. Nice, JD. I mean, I would hope so. We've only done 5 minutes of devil's presses. We're gonna face this way.
Okay.
We got 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And we're going the whole minute. Yeah!
Yes.
Like my nephew says, clap, clap, clap.
Just
Here we
gotta
go.
practice.
3, 2, 1, 60 seconds. You know what I'd like to say? Sometimes we think like, oh, this thing is hard, and we want it not to be hard. Instead, can you just let it be hard? Just acknowledge that it sucks, but that you're gonna feel great on the other side of this. Instead of trying to fight the hard, can you just lean into it and feel good? You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds of opportunity. Big exhale. Last 15. Let's get 2 more reps at least. Yes. go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heavy breathing. Let's take it to child's pose. Hips back towards your heels. Extend your arms forward. And just breathe. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Even if it doesn't happen, aim for that, and maybe you get 2. For me, I'm just trying to get 1, really, but it's about the process. Extend your arms forward. Make a little tent with your fingertips. See how that feels. Good, let's take it to your belly. And let's keep your right hand by your chest. Extend, opposite arm out. We're gonna come over, push into this palm, stretching out your chest on this side. This may be where you stay. If you can, come out and over and breathe. Don't force it though.
Weirdest question about this move.
Yeah.
I have to, you can't see it because it's back there. I can't keep my arm out straight. I have to roll it. Like when I do this, the elbow joint starts to really hurt.
That's okay. This is one of those ones that's very, switch sides.
Yeah.
That's very individual.
Okay. Like right there, I have to roll it a little bit.
JD, you also have really tight shoulders. That's not shame, it's just bad because I have really tight shoulders too. So this is like where you adjust. You play with the angle. You may have to roll the shoulder. You just do what feels good. But what we don't want to do is like force it, yeah?
Yeah.
Is make sure, especially in this, where something could happen to your shoulder, just keep it nice and relaxed. Let's meet in a kneeling position. Take one arm across your chest and relax your shoulder and breathe. Take some circles with your wrist if you need it. You may like feel a little tension here. Now let's come up and over. Keeping your chest tall, so creating length and then coming over. We go cross body, other side. Switch it up. Open up here. Relax your shoulder. Circles with the wrist if you need it. That escalated quickly. Take it up and over. I was like, oh, like we got a little pump sesh. And then, you know, up and over, breathe. Try not to sink, myself sinking here, so I'm gonna create a little bit more space. Come up and over. Good. Shake it out. Let's do some wrist circles.
Yeah.
And then interlace your fingers, round out your back. Take it up, up, up and overhead. Hands come out, take a deep breath in. And let it go. Incredible job, team. So strong.
Wow.
Good.
I am still like the sweat is.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do the cool down and the sweat stops flowing and it's flowing right now. Oh, we're gonna do a little demo.
Yes.
If you have to go, by the way, if you're out of time, you did your workout, feel amazing, go away, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a demo. What are we doing today?
So I want to talk about, since the focus today was upper body, I want to talk about some ways that we can feel better in our upper body throughout the day, because a lot of us are here, right?
Yeah,
We're
I'm on the
texting,
computer a lot, which is like, I feel like I'm in a lab, yes.
Yeah.
I'm in the lab.
So at any point throughout the day, and it doesn't have to be long, you can always break it up too. Let's talk through some things we can feel better, how we can feel better in our upper body. So taking our hand right at the top of our ear and reaching down with the opposite hand, like I always like to say, like we want to pet a dog, but it's just out of reach, right?
Yeah.
So you are keeping this arm active and using the weight of your hand without forcing it.
So I'm not pulling.
No, you're not pulling, you're just letting gravity do a little work. The hand is just a little like extra weight. This arm is active. You're stretching out what we call your scalene right here. Let's go ahead and switch sides, see how it feels. One side is inevitably gonna feel tighter or harder to relax, right, than the other side.
Yeah.
It's normal, it's just like one arm is stronger than the other. It's always gonna happen. You just gotta like lean into it and let it go. All right, shake it out. Let's do some neck circles. We're gonna do one each side. What you wanna do with this is usually 3 to 5. So bring your chin towards your chest, then towards your shoulder. And like you have water in your ear, pour it behind your shoulder, Now trust your process here. And then go same thing. Ear behind the shoulder, chin towards your shoulder, and then back towards your chest. Good. Same thing, other direction. So I say trust your process because you know how like this can feel like a little vulnerable, like a little weird?
That was exactly the word I was going to use.
So sometimes we like kind of rush through that. Instead, can you just allow everything to be open? Good. And JD, if you could turn to the side for this one. Interlace your fingers, like we always do it in the front, the back. Now think about spreading your feet and opening up your chest. And then your knuckles are driving towards the ground. Even if your palms aren't together, that's okay. Maybe you take your gaze up and let's hold here for 5. Trying to take your shoulders back into your back pockets. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Feeling better?
I am feeling better. You know what's interesting? You were talking about how vulnerable we feel when we do that. I think this, by the way, there's probably a book about this somewhere, but I think evolutionarily, we protect our throats and our heart and all of our, so we tend to be down like this.
Absolutely.
And I feel like the work you're doing is consciously making us let go of that, right? There's no leopard that's going to jump out and get you. You can stand up straight. You're okay.
But it's a work in progress for sure because we always are like here and like you're protected this way. It's cold.
Right.
Like
We're
here.
protected, right?
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robin. That was fantastic. You know, something Robin said today that really stuck with me. She kept saying again and again, find the version that works for you. Find the version that works for you. Maybe you've got 3 sets of weights. Maybe you have 1 set of weight. Maybe you have no weights at all. That's okay. This is not a workout that is to be done right. There is no right way. You're not doing it Robin's way or JD's way. You're doing it your way. You're looking for the version of all of this that suits you. We are here to serve you. So if we're doing something that isn't serving you, don't do it. Find a version that serves you. And if we're doing something that really feels great, you don't even want to do the next circuit because you want to keep doing the last circuit, do that. You have got to give yourself permission to be your own trainer. And if something is challenging, that's okay. You can come back to it again and again. In the immortal words of Robin's nephew, you just gotta practice, Mom. You just gotta practice. You keep practicing. We'll keep being here, giving you opportunities to get yourself stronger and better one day at a time. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. That was so good. That stuff.